What's good, family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have Justin Bieber speaks on Diddy being a creep and trying to groom him.
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Diddy did something to that boy, bro. Why is Bieber acting so nervous, and why Bieber stopped talking to him after that little situation happened?
Justin Bieber has reportedly broken his silence on creepy and disturbing rumors about Diddy grooming him when he was just a teenager.
I could feel it. I don't feel happy. All these people are smiling around me and making me feel like but it's unauthentic.
Allegations surrounding P. Diddy's alleged inappropriate behaviors around boys and young men are getting louder, and reports recently emerged that Diddy groomed both Usher and Justin Bieber. Fans are now saying this might be the reason Justin used to act out so much during the early days of his career, and why he's still struggling with mental health. So what kind of relationship did Diddy have with Justin? And why are fans saying Diddy is R. Kelly 2.0? Rumors about Sean Combs, aka Diddy, being in the closet are nothing new. In fact, ever since the 90s, people in the industry have been dropping hints about Diddy being gay. But this story is not about Diddy's orientation.
I mean, bruh, Diddy was caught calling another dude daddy on a podcast. There's no situation that you could call another grown man daddy and not have that allegation.
It's about his alleged crimes involving young boys and men.
Yeah, it's time. It's time for us to talk about it. Diddy has a rap sheet of abuse and essay allegations that is so long that I'm not even sure I can fit it into one video.
What we know of Diddy's inappropriate behavior mainly stems from his strange relationship with former protege, Usher. Usher, just like Justin Bieber, was thrust into the entertainment industry at a very young age. When Usher was just 10 years old, he became part of an R&B group, New Beginnings, and after leaving the group, he continued performing on his own at local talent shows in Atlanta. It was at one of these shows that Usher caught the eye of Bobby Brown's former bodyguard, AJ Alexander. Alexander told Usher he could help him get a record deal and introduced him to Bryant Reed, a representative from L.A. Reid's LaFace Records. And after Usher auditioned for L.A. Reid, Reid signed him on the spot. Reid had big plans for Usher. However, while Usher was preparing his debut album, his voice dropped because he was going through puberty, and Reid wasn't very understanding. In fact, he wanted to drop Usher from his label. However, Usher begged to stay, so Reid came up with a plan B. Send Usher to New York to live with Diddy and attend what Reid called Puffy's Flavor Camp. Usher was just 14 at the time, and in his 2004 interview with Rolling Stone, he admitted that Diddy introduced him to the adult lifestyle and he witnessed some wild things at Diddy's house. You'd open a door and see somebody doing it, or several people in a room having an orgy. You never knew what was going to happen. However, it wasn't until Usher appeared on the Howard Stern show later that year that fans started saying Diddy needs to be investigated.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
Flavor Camp!
Yeah, that's what it was called.
When Howard asked Usher if Diddy's place was full of girls, Diddy said that wasn't exactly the case, and you could tell he was holding something back from revealing too much.
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. But it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was. But I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Usher also revealed that he was paid per diem to stay with Diddy.
That's what I'm saying. So first off, he admitted that it wasn't necessarily the girls that were there. But he did see the lifestyle, and there were certain things that he didn't even know was going on that he didn't want to indulge in. Did he be doing the guy on guy, bro?
Never explained what the purpose of Diddy's Flavor Camp was, or why Diddy was paying a 14-year-old boy to live with him.
Do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. Yeah, I had like like a living. Yes.
And then when Howard asked Usher if he would let his own kids stay with Diddy, Usher's response told us all we needed to know.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See? But things got even darker from here. An old interview with Kevin Hart and Diddy recently resurfaced on social media, showing Diddy making bizarre comments about Usher sleeping in his bed when he was just 10 years old.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say?
But did you catch Diddy saying he was a little bit older than Usher when this was going on? Well, he wasn't just a little bit older, he was actually almost 10 years older, which means Diddy was 19 when 10-year-old Usher slept in his bed. Now, imagine if Diddy was talking about a 10-year-old girl like this. No matter how you look at it, there's no reason a 19-year-old man should share the bed with a 10-year-old boy who's not his family. And you may be wondering, where were Usher's parents when this was all going on? Well, Usher's dad left the family when Usher was 1, and Usher was raised by his mother, Janetta. And according to Usher, Janetta had no idea that he was living with Diddy. However, fans have cast doubt on this, because L.A. Reid must have asked Usher's mom for permission.
She most definitely probably was not present in his life, because how do you not know where your 10-year-old son is at?
Before he flew 14-year-old Usher from Atlanta to New York. So does this mean Janetta basically gave Usher to Diddy? Well, we're not entirely sure. However, we shouldn't dismiss this theory either, because it's a well-known fact that parents of child stars are often extremely greedy and morally questionable people. To give you just one example, did you know that the parents of the late Aaliyah were paid off by R. Kelly to keep quiet about his illegal relationship with their daughter? Wow. According to the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, after R. Kelly illegally married 15-year-old Aaliyah, her parents signed a contract with Kelly agreeing not to press charges in exchange for the rights to Kelly's first 3 albums. Of course, this doesn't mean Usher's mom did the same, but at the end of the day, we really don't know. And
whenever I have my child, no one could pay me any amount of money, especially if I have a daughter, any amount of money, for them to willingly corrupt them and traumatize them. I would never do that. That is very immoral.
The entertainment industry is a much more sinister place than most people imagine. And this brings us to Justin Bieber and the disturbing allegations about Diddy grooming him. Back in 2009, when Justin was 15 years old, he uploaded a video on his YouTube channel documenting his 48 hours with Diddy. The video is very weird because we have no idea why Diddy organized this. Like, what was the point of 15-year-old Justin staying with him for 2 whole days? Also in the video, Diddy's seen telling Justin he would give him a fancy car when he turned 16, and this definitely sounds like something a groomer would say.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you yeah, it's gonna be yours. So, every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, the front shot is.
Man.
Minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15, you can ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
16.
Not ready. Let's slow down, Justin.
Okay. Diddy said he can't disclose what he and Justin were doing, but he claimed it was a 15-year-old's dream. Now keep in mind that Diddy is 25 years older than Justin, so he was 40 when this video was filmed.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
So what 15-year-old boy dreams of hanging out with a 40-year-old man? And yes, Diddy isn't just any man, but still, the whole
they were
thing's
probably
super
doing a lot
weird.
of crazy things.
But it gets weirder. In the same video, Diddy admitted he had legal guardianship of Usher. So does that mean Usher's mom agreed to let 14-year-old Usher live with Diddy?
You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So yeah, and we gonna go full crazy.
And that's not the only weird interaction Diddy and Justin had in front of the cameras. There's
How crazy can a 40-year-old go with a 15-year-old? What y'all about to do? Drink some soda? You know what I'm saying? Eat some, like, what are y'all about to do? How crazy can it get?
Another clip making the rounds on social media showing Diddy questioning Justin why he doesn't want to hang out anymore. And Justin looks very nervous in Diddy's presence.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
By the way, doesn't this
Whoa.
remind you of that Drink Champs episode when Diddy questioned Fabulous?
Bro, Justin Bieber was very, very, very nervous. He stuttered on every single other word. He said, "You've been trying to get in contact with me through all my partners and managers." Justin Bieber didn't want to have it. Something definitely went on while he was with Diddy. He seemed scared, honestly. He seems more traumatized. Like, just looking at dude. And it's like he knows, too. Let's see.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Nervous.
But you never really got my number, so.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
By the way, doesn't this remind you of that Drink Champs episode when Diddy questioned Fabulous why he didn't want to party with him?
Did you miss me though? For real? Because it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yeah, we partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it seems like Diddy has a pattern of cornering young men and making them uncomfortable. But how does Justin feel about all these allegations? Well, sources close to Justin are apparently
Did he be making dudes feel uncomfortable? He said, you party with me before. What more do you want?
saying these rumors are starting to affect him, and he's not doing very well right now. People around
That's
Justin have
unfortunate, though, for
allegedly
real.
noticed that Justin looks like he's struggling with some deep unresolved trauma. Also, a clip of Justin at Coachella recently went viral, showing Justin's wife Haley comforting him, and fans are worried that Justin's mental health is declining. As for Diddy, many fans are convinced he did something to Justin, and they're calling on authorities to investigate Diddy's alleged crimes. Why did I feel so uncomfortable seeing that clip of Justin and that grown man? One fan said. I feel like they did something to him. Like, took his innocence in some type of way. You can tell, because he's just a shell of his former self. And another fan added, when is Diddy going to be investigated for his numerous crimes? But how do you feel about all this? Do you think there's any truth to these disturbing allegations about Diddy and Justin? Comment down below, and don't miss out on this next story.
Man, honestly, I do believe there's some truth to it. Because first off, I don't know how lit you can really get with a 15-year-old. And, when I was 15, I remember when I was 15. And I feel like when any young kid is like 15 years old, they always want, you want girls, you know what I'm saying? You want all that stuff. Diddy could have really went out the way and really got him some like grown women. And now, realistically speaking, if I was to get that when I was 15 years old, that would definitely change. That would definitely change like who I was, 100%. But we don't know anything that went on further. It's just things that they can't disclose. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing that we do know is in that next clip, when it seems like he reunited with Diddy, he was very, very nervous. He was stirring. Like, he seemed almost scared and traumatized, like, just from looking at Diddy. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you do smash the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace. Love y'all.